Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the place that takes your sources, digs through them, and pulls out the real nuggets of knowledge, helping you cut through all that info overload.
Hmm.
Today, we're off on a pretty fantastical journey, actually. Right into a world just packed with magic.
That's right. We are diving deep into Piers Anthony's novel, The Source of Magic.
Mm-hmm.
It's the second book in his Xanth series.
Right, Xanth.
And our mission really is to explore this vibrant, funny, surprisingly complex place. We'll do it through the eyes of Bink, the protagonist, and try to unpack the unique magic rules governing his world.
You're going to find a place where, yeah, anything seems possible with magic, but it's not always predictable.
Definitely not.
And even just like ordinary moments can suddenly become these huge challenges. It forces Bink to think about magic itself, not just external threats. The deep dive, unpacking the world of Xanth. Okay, so let's set the scene. The basic thing about Xanth is that magic isn't just something people do, it's just there, in everything.
Yeah, inherent. We're talking trees that grow cherry bombs or doorknobs, shoe trees, literally.
Homes made of cottage cheese.
Homes made of actual cottage cheese,
Uh-huh.
which petrifies over time, the walls, dude.
Yeah.
Magic is just woven into daily life.
And right in the middle, there's Bink. His talent is, well, it's weird. It protects him from hostile magic.
But how?
Through what look like just random lucky coincidences. It's a secret talent, too.
Yeah.
Only King Trent really knows, though maybe a few others suspect something's up.
It's so subtle. Even Bink doesn't totally get it.
Right. And this kind of pervasive magic means even simple stuff isn't simple. Like Bink meets this magic sniffer creature.
Oh, yeah, the sniffer.
It's supposed to detect magic. At first, it's all excited around him, practically bouncing.
But then...
Then it gets quiet, scared even. Like Bink's magic just switched off.
Which is bizarre. It's this immediate hint, isn't it, about how paradoxical his talent is. It's a defense, but it kind of hides magic, too.
And his daily routine, well, needing new shoes means finding a shoe tree, shaking out the seeds first, naturally. Yeah. But the really wild part seems to be his home life with his wife, Chameleon.
Ah, Chameleon. Her intelligence, her looks, they change wildly based on the time of month.
So when she's beautiful, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Pretty much. And when she's smart, she's, let's just say, homely.
And when we meet Bink, she's in the very smart and very ugly phase.
And she's 9 months pregnant, which, adds to the mix.
So it's just intense arguments.
Oh, yeah. She's literally gnawing on the cheese walls, screaming about his inferior intelligence, throwing things. It's domestic chaos, Xanth style.
It's kind of funny, but also...
It grounds the fantasy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In these, exaggerated but relatable squabbles. Even with all the magic, relationships are tough.
Makes you wonder... Does his talent protect him from magic spells only to, lead him into more personal trouble?
That's a great question. Does protection from one kind of harm open you up to another? Emotional harm, maybe?
So, from that chaos at home, Bink heads off to this anniversary ball.
Right, the big masquerade. Queen Iris throws it for King Trent's coronation anniversary.
But it's mostly about her magic, isn't it? Her illusions.
Totally. She picks everyone's disguises. Bink has to be a centaur. Chester gets stuck as a needle cactus.
She likes being in control, even of the snacks, apparently.
Ah, the pickle puss.
Oh.
Yes. This little creature on a leash. It literally pickles anything food people later if they try to eat before the prize is awarded.
And the queen herself.
She shows up as this grand warrior queen mermaid illusion. It really shows how magic in Xanth can be used for, well, almost absurd levels of control, blurring that line between real danger and just magical showmanship.
The big door prize is a certificate, one free answer from the good magician Humphrey.
Very valuable prize.
And the winner is Millie the ghost.
Millie, yeah. This sweet ghost teenager died 800 years ago, apparently quite beloved.
And her question, Chester Centaur writes it down on a magic slate. It's deep.
How can Millie live again?
Wow.
So the queen, she turns this into a treasure hunt, find Millie's skeleton.
And the prize for that?
The first date with Millie, when she's mortal again. The queen even jokes King Trent might have to transform a woman into a man for the occasion if needed.
Mm-hmm. So this quest, it right away sets up this theme, doesn't it? Even in a magic world, defying big things like death itself, that's the real challenge.
Exactly. It's about pushing the limits of magic.
But Bink's part in this gets complicated fast. He runs into actual zombies, first in the garden, then inside the palace.
So the queen's illusions are mixing with real threats.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what's fake and what's real danger. He He also ends up fencing an invisible magic sword that wields itself.
Testing his skills and his talent then.
Seems like it. And King Trent is apparently super strict about anyone messing with his weapons. Adds a bit of mystery there.
King Trent's character is really key here. He handles Queen Iris with this subtly iron hand. He's got more powerful magic, stronger personality.
And he's made some big changes in Xanth, right?
Huge changes. He took down the magic shield that protected Xanth from the outside world from Mundania.
So non-magic people could come in.
Yes, mundanes. Like his old army, they could become citizens. He even got rid of the rule that everyone in Xanth had to have a magic talent.
That's massive. Why?
Seems he started valuing people for their total qualities, not just their magic. It's a huge philosophical shift for Xanth. Moving away from magic is the only thing that matters.
More inclusive, maybe.
More inclusive, perhaps
Yeah.
less. Magically pure. Or secure. It definitely changes the nature of the kingdom.
Okay, so after the ball, the group heads to the good magician Humphrey's castle. And getting there is another challenge.
Right. The castle looks smaller than Bink remembered. But the defenses are something else.
The moat.
Is an Ouroboros, a giant sea serpent biting its own tail, but it forms this moving, spiraling path you have to walk across.
Like a magical balance beam.
Pretty much. And there are other defenses, too. A gargoyle that just spouts this huge torrent of water.
And the cactus cat.
Oh, the cactus cat. Thorn for bone blades like knives on its legs. Looks nasty,
How does Bink handle that?
surprisingly. He splashes it with water, which apparently it hates.
Huh. So Humphrey's defenses, they're not about brute strength.
Not at all. They're like magical puzzles. You need cleverness. You need to figure out the specific magical weakness. It's not just fighting.
And the magician himself, Humphrey, he's a bit of a hermit.
Very reclusive, likes his privacy, pretty gruff when they first show up.
He doesn't want to help Bink.
Initially, no. He actually tells Bink he doesn't need advice, which is interesting given Bink's hidden talent. But he does eventually agree to tag along as an emergency resource. Brings up this whole thing in Xanth about, intellect versus just raw talent. Humphrey is information knowledge incarnate, basically. But he deliberately hides it, makes you work for it, tests your character.
Even his demon helper.
Beauregard, yeah. Also a demon of information. He's apparently gathering data for a doctoral thesis on the flaws of intelligent life in Xanth.
So knowledge in Xanth isn't free. You got to earn it. Or maybe bargain for it.
Exactly.
Sure.
It's guarded, tested, comes with a price.
Along the way, Bink's group picks up some unusual allies.
Very unconventional. First, there's Grundy the Golem.
Made of string and clay and wood.
Yep. Starts out purely logical, no emotions. His talent is just translation. Very useful, but, not exactly warm and fuzzy.
And then the ogre.
Crunch the ogre, who is, surprisingly, pretty good-natured for an ogre.
Strong, though.
Oh, immensely strong. Wrings out logs like they're wet towels, smashes others with a punch. But he's hospitable, gives them food, this weird purple bouillon with green nutwood.
Sounds colorful.
And what's really fascinating is Grundy, the golem. He starts to change.
How so?
Through interacting with everyone, and especially near this spell reversal tree they find, he starts feeling things. He laughs. He starts to care. The book says he becomes halfway real.
Wow. So Xanth's magic can change not just like shapes, but core being, even for a golem.
It seems so. Transformation of essence, not just form.
The quest takes them near the actual source of magic,
Mhm.
and there the magic is amplified.
Multiplied 100-fold, the text says, which can be dangerous. Like a tiny firefly just burns itself out instantly when it tries to light up.
Whoa. And they find a village there.
A village of intelligent females, trolls, nymphs, others. They're a problem. All the men have been lured away
By who or what?
by a siren, and her sister, a gorgon.
Okay, so they have to deal with these two. The siren lures men with her song.
Irresistible song, yeah. Comes from her dulcimer, draws them to her island.
How do they beat that? Bink's talent again.
Sort of. Chester Centaur gets deafened accidentally by an exploding pineapple, which seems like Bink's talent diverting harm again. Being deaf, Chester isn't affected by the song.
So he can get close.
Right. He smashes the dulcimer, breaks the spell, and frees Bink just in time.
Close call. And the gorgon, the sister.
She's described as very pretty, but classic gorgon problem.
Go.
Her gaze turns men to stone.
Does she know she does that?
Apparently not. She thinks she cherishes men, completely unaware of the, deadly side effect.
How do they deal with her?
Humphrey, the magician, talks to her using his mirror. Very clever. Avoids the direct gaze.
What's interesting there is the intent versus the result.
Exactly. The siren and gorgon think they're offering love, companionship, but their magic is devastating.
So good intentions
Can have terrible magical results in Xanth. It shows how tricky ethics get when magic doesn't care about your motives.
What about Crombie, the one who hated women? Does that help?
Initially, yeah. His woman hating helps him resist the siren, and he helps fight this tangle tree with the village women, but eventually even his resistance starts to waver.
And he gets turned into a griffin for a bit.
Yeah, temporary transformation.
Yeah.
And it actually changes his personality while it lasts, makes him act more like a griffin, more transformation of essence.
Okay, where next? An underwater castle.
An underwater marine castle, home to these beings called fiends.
Sounds bad.
Turns out, they're actors. Entertainers.
Sure.
Yep. They don't have individual magic talents, but working together, their group effort can create massive curses, like blasting a whole forest or getting rid of that annoying squiggle that's been following Bink.
Why are they doing that?
They have a monopoly on entertainment in their area. They hate competition. They even destroyed that spell reversal tree because its fruit was like giving people free entertainment.
Wow. Territorial entertainers. And they have vortex.
Yeah, inside their castle. This terrifying, contained whirlpool is where they throw criminals who just disappear forever.
Yeah.
And it's supposedly the only way down to the source of magic.
Before they get there, though, Bink has a very personal problem.
Yes, the love spring.
He accidentally drinks from it in Jewel the Nymph's cave.
He does. And instantly falls rapturously in love with her. Like head over heels, potion-induced love.
But he's married to Chameleon.
Exactly. So he's got this huge internal conflict. His rational mind knows he's loyal to his wife.
Yeah.
But the potion's emotional power is just overwhelming.
So his talent doesn't protect him from this.
Nope. It protects from magical harm, physical danger usually. But these emotional entanglements, seems like they're outside its scope. Or maybe the talent sees falling in love with Jewel as not harmful, or less harmful than something else.
That's complicated. It really makes you question free will when magic like that is around.
It really does. What does protection even mean if it overrides your personal life like that? And Jewel the Nymph, she's not just a potion effect. She has her own job planting jewels. And a cool smell talent, her scent changes with her emotions. Bink sees she has commendable traits even beyond the potion.
And then the real villain is revealed.
Finally, the brain coral.
The coral.
A highly intelligent, magic-using coral. It lives under a poisonous lake so it can't move.
How does it do anything then?
Through agents. Like Humphrey, like Grundy. It controls whoever holds its special bottle. It's been pulling the strings, orchestrating the attacks on Bink, manipulating Humphrey.
Wow. Okay, so how do they get to source past the poisonous lake?
They use a diggle, a giant tunneling worm.
Of course they do.
Jewel the Nymph guides it by singing. They tunnel right through solid rock, avoiding the lake entirely.
Clever. And they use that spell reversal wood again.
Yeah, pieces from that giant stump. Helps keep the intense magic near the source from driving them mad. Reverses magical effects, too. Though Grundy's emotions, they fade again when he's away from the wood's influence.
And as Bink gets right to the source, his own magic changes.
It gets geometrically enhanced. Stronger,
Ooh.
but the magic of the source is infinitely stronger. So paradoxically, his own enhanced magic doesn't help. His protective talent is just overwhelmed. He's completely vulnerable there for the first time.
Intense. So what is the source of magic?
It's not what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Not a thing, not really a place. It's revealed as this colossal demon face carved into a cave wall.
A face.
But it's just a statue, a mere mask. It represents Demon Xanth.
The demon Xanth.
Sort of the essence of all the land's magic, an abstract, super magic framework. Humphrey says it's from an alien universe, tied to the beginning and end of time and matter. Really cosmic stuff.
And understanding it is dangerous.
Incalculably perilous, Humphrey warns. If an evil magician truly understood it, they could control or maybe even destroy Xanth entirely. The source of all magic is also, potentially, the source of its end, the ultimate Xanth paradox.
Wow. Okay, so we followed Bink through, well, a lot. From arguing about cheese walls
Yeah.
to literally facing the cosmic source of all magic. It really shows how in Xanth, those lines between normal life and epic magic or reality and illusion, they're just constantly shifting.
Absolutely. And Bink's journey, it hammers home this truth, right? Even with this amazing protective magic, The real challenges, they often come from unexpected places, emotional stuff, complex choices.
Personal desires versus bigger responsibilities.
Exactly. And his talent, the thing meant to keep him safe, it kind of paradoxically keeps pulling him into deeper, messier situations.
Maybe that's the big takeaway then from this deep dive. For any world, ours included, really understanding those subtle forces, hidden talents, unintended consequences, temptations, that's how you navigate things.
It makes you think, doesn't it? So what does this all mean for you listening? Think about the talents you have.
Yeah.
The obvious ones, sure, but the subtle ones too.
Mm.
How do they shape your reality? What might they be protecting you from? Or, maybe, what are they leading you towards?
That is a compelling question, something to definitely reflect on. Consider your own hidden mechanics, the subtle magic in your own daily deep dives.